Hi Sagittarius, how are you? What is going on? Oh my goodness. I'm actually taking these because they worked really hard to come out. Holy crap, that was funny. What is going on in Sagittarius love life? Okay. Okay. This is a Celtic cross, but it kind of gets, because of the space here. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, reversed. I don't know that there could be any more of a manipulative, cunning, advantage-taking energy than this. Are you dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? Are they manipulating you? Are they controlling you? Are they lying? These people play head games like to the nth degree. Be careful. And I don't like to be a doomsdayer, but when you get a king or queen card reversed, you take their energy and flip it. So kings are swords are air signs. Air signs are ruled by their head. This person plays major head games. Major head games. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Lovers card. So somebody's not moving forward. They're making a head or heart decision. Nothing's really transpiring right now, Sagittarius. Why? Why? Why are they not moving forward? Are you dealing with the water sign? Is there somebody trying to come back? We're still in Mercury retrograde. Maybe somebody's more attached to the scenario than somebody else. But I feel like there's multiple people here because we have cups and we have lots of swords. So there's either a water energy or an air energy most likely, and it is messing with you. The Lover's card is the card of Gemini. Okay, so it's almost like you want somebody and they don't want you, but somebody else wants you, but the person you want is taking advantage of you. Okay, but even this, we have the Queen of Cups reversed in your foundation. Again, water energy, reversed. Queen, reversed. Like manipulative. She will play with your emotions. He or she will seriously take advantage of your emotions. This is like they want you to... She'd be super, like, this would be like an ex coming back and saying, oh, I've been thinking about you so much. I think about you. I miss you. Why didn't we work out? You're so beautiful. You're so handsome. Oh, I can't get you out of my mind. I think about you every day. And then, you know, you start spending time with them and you start making them dinners and paying for stuff and whatever. And then they just ghost you out of the blue. It's like they just needed their ego checked. They needed that ego boost from you, and then they leave. Like it had nothing to do with you. These are very manipulative with your emotions, people. Be careful. Okay, oh, dang it, I did it again. This setup sucks because I'm messing up. This is how you feel about the situation. This is not your foundation. This is how you feel about your situation. You feel that someone is messing with your emotions. They're doing both. They're messing with your head, too. You're not wrong in how you feel about this. Someone is being manipulative and cunning and controlling and deceitful. Okay, now the actual foundation is the Queen of Swords. So this is, again, we talking about an air sign. So this is talking about, foundation is talking about the fact that there is probably an air sign in your midst and they're not showing emotions. Maybe you're getting really attached to them and they're not showing their emotions and it's really messing with your head. Okay. In the past, we have Justice reversed. So someone got screwed over. This person, it's like this person that screwed you over is back and you are kind of letting them come back. Be careful, Sagittarius. In what's crowning you, the Page of Swords, there's spying, there's stalking, there's searching for information. Maybe you're doing this because you don't trust this person as far as you can throw them. And frankly, you shouldn't. Okay? In your future, Five of Swords reversed. So Lose-lose situation, but in a really bad way. Like, just be careful, Sagittarius. I'm actually writing this down for you. Be careful. I'm writing that down. That's your video title. Be careful. For real, okay? How they feel about the situation is the Empress. They feel there can be this new beginning. They feel there can be a pregnancy. They feel that you're excited and that all of this can start again and start afresh and start anew. Okay? They're like really excited about it. Hold on, I gotta look at something. I'm looking at I wanted to look up Five of Swords reverse because I felt like I had it wrong. I did a little bit. Okay. Because it is a lose-lose situation, but it's something that was in the past. Like, there was a really bad fight. There was a really bad argument. There was a lose-lose situation. And now this is telling you that maybe it's time. This is in your future, remember, okay? Maybe it's time to actually seek amends for what happened. So I'm still sticking with my be careful, Sagittarius, because with this in your future, okay? With this in your foundation, with this in your foundation, with this how you feel, with this going on, I really feel, Sagittarius, that somebody may feel bad about something that happened. They may be trying to come back and rectify the situation. However, I wouldn't believe a word they say. I would not believe a word they say. This is an ego check. This is called a heat check. Okay? You know, in NBA or basketball, when they're running down the court and they're in practice, you might not know this, but you're in practice and you're trying to see if someone's paying attention, so you chuck the ball at them, you pass the ball to them to see if they can still make it even though they're kind of in the midst of all this other stuff. They're supposed to be watching where the ball is just as much as you're supposed to be watching where the ball is getting thrown. So it's called a heat check. And so they'll toss the ball to somebody and to see if they're paying attention so they can still get it and still make the point. Okay? This person is heat checking you. But with them, it's like a narcissist. When they heat check you, they ghost you or they discard you, and then months later or a year later, out of the blue, there they are on your phone. Right? So they're heat checking you, and they could be saying they feel bad, but they don't really mean that they feel bad. They actually aren't thinking about it. They're just heat checking you. Okay, your greatest fear, your greatest hope in this situation is that you're not going to have the strength to say no. You got to slow down, Sagittarius, and you've got to rest your mind. Okay, you've got to soothe your soul. You can accept their apology. Okay, if they're coming back and apologizing, you can accept it and actually be very grateful and thankful for it. But it does not mean that anything else is moving forward. And frankly, I wouldn't push it. I wouldn't push it. Because they're heat checking you, and they could be coming out again for round 3 or round 4 or round 5 or round 6. The pattern will not change. But if they are coming back to explain and apologize and discuss, accept that and be grateful and thankful and appreciative that they actually have had some smidgen of enlightenment and introspection into what really happened. So take that and be grateful for it, and then take your dignity and walk away with it. Leave your comments below, Sagittarius, because I'm blown away that this went down such a specific pathway for me when I'm reading this for you. So leave your comments, because I feel like there's some really strong words here, and it has to hit some people like very strongly. So I'm very curious, because normally it's not so directed in such a specific storyline. Okay, this definitely was, at least how I'm looking at it. So thank you, Sagittarius. Bye.